Enlarged pores is a very common concern. A lot of people actually experience that issue. And some people even have congested pores with sebaceous filaments. So the question is, how do you fix that? How do you diminish your pore size so you can have smooth, beautiful skin? A lot of people that have enlarged pores also have texture to the skin. I personally experienced that. So today I'll give you two different ways of fixing this. The first method will be the way that I fixed it. The side effect was actually completely removing the texture to my skin. First, I do want to point out that pores do not disappear. Your pores, also called sebaceous glands, have a purpose to the skin. And the purpose of your sebaceous glands or the pores is actually to release sebum or oil. Depending on the amount of sebum or oil that's been released to the skin, that's how the type of skin, your type of skin, is being determined. If your sebaceous glands or pores are releasing very, very little or almost no sebum, you have dry skin. If your pores are releasing too much sebum, then you have oily skin. So the fix is not directly to fix your pores. The fix is actually to be able to control the amount of sebum. The more amount of sebum is being released through the pores, the larger the pores become to accommodate the flow of oil. An even bigger issue is when you have enlarged pores, but you also have sebaceous filaments, as we call them, congested pores. It is possible for you to have enlarged pores, sebaceous filaments, and dry skin. And this is actually kind of the biggest problem, because you're thinking, well, I have enlarged pores, my skin type is oily, but I'm dry. So it becomes a bit of an oxymoron, right? Because at that point, you're very confused on what kind of products to use. Should I use products for oily skin, or should I use products for dry skin, because technically my skin is dry? Many of you know I've been a professional in SVP in finance for the last 20 years, so I don't have technically pictures to show you from back then, 5-6 years ago, because I technically just started this channel. But 5-6 years ago, I had enlarged pores, not congested, but enlarged pores, which caused me to have actually a very oily T-zone, but I was also dry on the peripheral of my face. The biggest problem for me was also all the texture that I used to have right here and also here. So I couldn't even wear any highlighter, because the minute that I put highlighter, it will emphasize the texture even more. Naturally, very, very annoying. I used to use those blotting papers. Remember those? I think a lot of people still use them, because throughout the day, I would get so oily here. My face, especially in the T-zone here, would be just glistening and unflattering. First, I'll give you the method that I used, and as I remember, it did not actually take a very, very long time. I think in 3 months my sebum regulation was completely normal. Texture disappeared. The method that I use will completely clear your face. The first thing, your cleanser, believe it or not, is actually very, very, very important. A lot of people pick the wrong cleanser, and some cleansers tend to actually congest your pores even more, or destroy the pH balance of your skin. So using the right cleanser is very, very important. Now, back then I used the Biologique Recharge VIP02 and Lay U. These were my two favorite cleansers. I used to wash my face every morning and every night before I would apply my products. I will list down below a bunch of cleansers that I think are fantastic. Also some affordable options. The one from Maylove is absolutely amazing. I even use that cleanser nowadays, but both of the Alter ones, the new cleanser by Alter is fantastic because it's gel to cream, and that formula is suitable for absolutely everybody. But be mindful of the cleanser that you are using. I know a lot of people say, no, you should be saving your money on the cleanser is not important. I completely disagree. You may not need a lot of products after that, but your cleanser is actually quite important. The second thing that I did absolutely every morning is using a chemical exfoliant. Now, this is one thing that I have not changed in my routine since then, because I find that exfoliation is absolutely vital. It's one of the 5 things that I recommend for absolutely everyone to do. I've made previously videos on this, but exfoliation is a step that I never miss. Now, I've been using lotion P50 1970. I've used a lot of the different variations Exfoliations by Biologique Recharge. You can use Lotion P50 1970. If you're in Europe or outside of the United States, Lotion P50 1970 is not available, but you can use Lotion P50 V, W, or any of the other ones. The Pigment 400 I do not recommend. It's pure vinegar and it doesn't really do anything, but I definitely recommend one of the Lotion P50s. This is one product that I definitely cannot live without. So the Lotion P50, and I'll give you a few other options, but this lotion contains alpha, beta, and polyhydroxy acids, and you do need a variety of acids, especially because you want to decongest your pores. So exfoliating every morning or as often as you can tolerate it. Some people can maybe start once a week and then you go to twice a week and etc. But this is an absolutely vital step of your pore recovery process. You definitely need a variety of acids. I also like this one by Versed. This one also contains 4 different acids, alpha, beta, variety of them. So this is not a bad product. It's a little bit gentler than the Biologique Recharge one. The absolute best affordable option would be the peel pads by Dr. Dennis Gross. One of them is the advanced one, the other one is the universal daily peel. Now I know it's called a peel, but it's actually not. This is technically just Lotion P50, but already in a pre-moistened toilettes for you. So you just glide it over your skin on absolutely cleansed skin every morning. Another good product that I've been talking about for a while is also the Paula's Choice. I also sometimes use it as a mask on Sunday, for example, when I have a couple of hours that I just walk around the house and I don't have anything to do, then I would just apply in a very thick layer that liquid, and then I just leave it on. I don't put anything on top of it. I just walk around the house like that. After you exfoliate, I do recommend once a week or maybe even twice a week you actually use this mask. This is a standout mask because it has this we're gonna call it chocolate color. Little warning, this does not smell good. You kind of get used to it, but it has a very specific scent. Yes, it does smell exactly the way that it looks, but that's besides the point. This mask is actually absolutely a miracle. So this is a rebalancing mask. It's also slightly mattifying. It actually lifts all the dirt, debris, and congestion of your pores. And I used to apply this mask in the beginning, I think twice a week, and then you keep it on for about 30 minutes, and then you obviously, just like a regular mask, you just wipe it away with a washcloth. And for the purpose of fixing enlarged pores, you only need technically 2 serums. Now for the first couple of weeks or maybe even a month, I would avoid using any other product. You just need these 2 serums. You can apply it together or you can rotate, one in the morning, the other one at night. It doesn't really matter. And the 2 serums are Serum Irribiol and Serum Dermapore by Biologique Recharge. Serum Irribiol I always kind of keep on hand because it's a product that you can just press on the areas that you have the enlarged pores or the texture. Now in the beginning, 5-6 years ago, when I was addressing this problem, I used to apply it all over my face, and that's exactly how you should be using that. I would suggest using Irribiol in the morning and then using Dermapore at night, but that's really up to you. You can reverse the order. And then right after your serum, you apply a moisturizer. This is Creme Dermopurifiante. This is technically designed for oily skin. Now, I don't have oily skin. Today, I have a very normal skin. Sometimes it's even on the dry side, not right now in the summer. This fixes a lot of different issues. If I feel a breakout, sometimes hormonal breakouts, or just any type of irritation, I just apply this cream, and all I need to do is apply it one time and it squashes absolutely everything, not to mention enlarged pores and etc. Now this is around the time that I actually also started using Retinoid, and I started at a very small concentration, a very small dosage. I started at 0.025%. I kept that for 3 or 4 years. A lot of people would say, well, what is even the point? Because it's such a small concentration, did it even matter? And it does, especially when you combine it with these other products. I know a lot of people suggest not to combine Biologique Recharge with other products. I am very much against that. I have used Biologique Recharge for 7, 8, 9 years now, and I've always combined it with other products, and tretinoin is one that goes very, very well with these products. The trick is actually when you stop using these products by Biologique Recharge, because you don't have to use them forever. All you need to do is use these products for about maybe 3 to 6 months until the enlarged pores, the congested part, is diminished. And then at that point, the continuation of using your tretinoin will help keep the skin the way that it is. I'll put a link down for if you're in the United States, if you don't have a subscription to Curology. This is the service that I started using. I've always been very, very happy with them. And I'll also give you a few options on a retinol. If you don't want to get a subscription, you can just get a retinol, which does not require prescription. I get that comment all the time. Well, where are her pores? They're here. They're just so small that are basically invisible. First, for a few months, I had to use only these products and nothing else, by the way, because I see a lot of people making that mistake. They hear about this product and this fix and this doctor and this dermatologist, and they pile so many different products, and some ingredients, quite honestly, do not play well together. And I think in some cases you're actually making your skin probably even worse than it was before, or aggravating your skin. I'll give you a second method, and it's only one product. This is a recent discovery. I spoke about this brand when I created How to Fix Hyperpigmentation. I wish that we had a remedy 5-6 years ago, because I think maybe one of these products would have fixed my issue back then. But in any case, we have this product now, and Remedy, in addition to creating this beautiful product for dark spots, they also have a second product which is for pore size. This is not a very expensive product. You use it only at night. Based on my experience and the feedback from the other product, I think this may be a good fix as well. In the morning, you wash your face, you apply the lotion P50 or the chemical exfoliation. Then after that, you may want to do a mask once a week, and then after that, one serum and one moisturizer. That's it. At night, you only wash your face. I do recommend a double cleanse. You can use the same cleanser twice basically, but your face needs to be very, very, very clean. Then you're going to apply the second serum that I gave you, so probably the Dermapore one, and then after that your tretinoin or retinol and your moisturizer. That's it. You don't need to exfoliate twice. You should only exfoliate in the morning, so your routine actually becomes very, very, very simple. I would actually eliminate all the other extra products for a short period of time until you get that issue under control. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.